I'm a Dutch person. If there is a discount, I'm spending all my money. I have no space to buy more books. So I should stop. Hello, it is time for a low-buy update. It's a low-buy with my own rules because it's kind of gotten out of hand. Like last year, I bought an insane amount of books, and the year before, I bought way too many clothes. So I thought I need to make some rules for myself. And you might see that I am surrounded by clothes and books. Listen, the rules weren't that hard to follow, although I still had a hard time following them. So let's just first get into what the initial rules were. The rules were, I was allowed to buy 100 items this year, and I divided it into 3 sections. So I said I would be allowed to get 35 clothing items, 50 books, and 15 trinkets. Let's start off with the trinkets. I actually only got 2 trinkets. So I got this little cat that is reading, and he has like little glasses. I don't know, I thought he was really cute. And maybe, I think he was like 10 euros. So I think it was worth my money, and it looks nice in the house. I think he's adorable, so I'm very happy that I got him. And then I also supported a small business, and I got this little figurine. She's named Kiki, and she's like a little angry strawberry. I don't know, I think she's very cute. And oh, the business is Sour Fruits Market, I think. I'll have the name up here, and yeah, definitely check them out if you want to, because she makes like really cute figurines. And with shipping, that was about 20 euros, I think. So quite cheap for like the artistry that has gone into this. Then let's get into the category that hasn't gone so well. Clothes. Here's the thing. I made some rules and I was like, okay, I can only get 35 items, which for me, it's only, and I know for some people that's like a lot, but what can I say? I love buying clothes. I love going shopping. But I forgot that in those rules, I also decided that jewelry would also count. So the first time I went shopping, I bought these 3 brooches. And it's like a little seahorse, some old-timey thing, and a what's this animal called? A bow? But I think they're really cute, and they are still in the same plastic as they were when I bought them, but I want to put them on a blazer or on a bag or on like a tie that I fill with a bunch of brooches. But I want to own a few more because just 3 isn't enough. But I am happy with those. And I did also get these little earrings. And I forgot to pick it up, but I also got a ring with a dragonfly on it. And after buying those 5 items, I realized, ooh, this is already 5 out of 35, because I kind of forgot that I was also counting jewelry. So I think that was like in January, and that was a great start. I'm not gonna go chronologically of when I bought it. I'm just gonna show you the 2 other jewelry items, or 3 other jewelry items. The other jewelry items. So I got these little clips. I did count them as 1 instead of 4, but come on, you know. And then I got this hair clip that has a big green flower on it. I thought that was really nice. And I got this shell bracelet. I'm just gonna quickly show you the other things I got. So I did buy a Custo Barcelona top. I love that brand. I think they have such nice clothing items, especially their shirts. I love a long shirt with a print. I did also get another top, but it had a flare sleeve, and I want to make that into a tight sleeve, so it's on my to be mended pile. I got this panther print top that has really big sleeves. I thought it was cool to layer with, and it is a little bit see-through, but you can wear it on its own, and it doesn't really, because it's black, and if I wear a black bra, it's fine. I have actually worn both of those quite a lot. And I got this skirt. I did already own a denim skirt, but I thought this one was nicer than the other, so I got rid of the other one, and I'm really happy with this one. I think I've only worn it twice, but honestly, I bought it while at my internship, and it's not really an office appropriate. Well, I mean, it's office appropriate, but I'd rather just wear trousers to the office. Oh, I got this matching suit. I really wanted a cropped blazer, and yeah, that's what this is. And the trousers fit really nicely because I was noticing a lot of my trousers were kind of tight, and I wanted one that was a little bit bigger so that I could breathe. And I always when I was like 15, 14, I dreamed of being 22, 25 and having a colorful suit, walking in the city and being successful. But I never dreamed about the job. I always just dreamed of wearing a colorful suit. So maybe that should have been a sign that I should have just kept studying in creative stuff and shouldn't have done accountancy. But we're here now, and I bought the suit, so it was a little bit expensive. Like, it was 120 for the set, which, I mean, for a good blazer and trouser, maybe that's kind of cheap, but it was expensive for me, so I kept the tags on because I was kind of hoping that they would go into sale and that I could return this and buy the one online that was on sale. But they didn't go on sale, and then the weather got too hot to actually wear it, so that was a bit stupid of me. I should have just wore it the next day and be happy, but oh well. Oh, this is actually so pretty. I will say, it is, was it this side? Yeah, it is a little bit broken, but I think both of these were only €4. So it's this velvet vest and then this button-up blouse that has a really pretty embroidery on it. And these buttons, they're so beautiful. I'm really happy with this one. I got this as a layering piece. And yes, it does still have the card on it. I was too scared to be fashionable at my internship. I don't know. Like the first week I showed up looking normal. So I just kind of continued doing that, and I was a little bit too scared to show up and be cool. Yeah. Anyway, I got this to layer because I really like this color, and that is so oversized. And then I thought if I put like a dress underneath it or a shirt or something and then flop this over, that would be kind of cool. I could also put the brooches on here. That would be nice as well. I got this top. It's from Masumi Dutti, and I got it on holiday. I think it's very cool, but it's like a size XL, and I asked them if they had my size, but they didn't, and I liked it so much, and I looked at it online, but they also didn't have it, so I just decided to get it in like the size that's way too big. But honestly, I never wear it because it's just a bit too oversized. But I want to try to style it because it is very nice. I need to find a way to style it. I just want to say, by the way, that the thing that I have learned by doing this low buy with the clothes is that I pay way more attention now to, okay, is it actually good material? How often do I think I'm going to wear it? Can I style it? And there are like one or two items that I already mentioned I don't really know how to style, but with most of them, I didn't get carried away. I didn't end up buying a full bag of clothes, which is something I do tend to do. Because if I go shopping for a day, I might come home with like 15 items. And now when I went shopping, I came home with maybe 5. And that's progress for me. And I think it's good to make realistic goals, not just to say, oh, I went from buying maybe 30 items of clothing a month to 1. That's, are you going to be able to do that? I mean, it's good to have strict rules and be aware of like the sustainability aspect of it and of the overconsumption, capitalism, all that stuff. It's good to be aware of that and to take that into consideration when shopping. But I think sometimes you just want to have fun and you just want to shop. But this has made me realize, like, okay, I want to be able to go shopping and enjoy it later in the year. So I can't just buy everything that I think, oh, that's kind of nice. I'm really thinking, do I love this item? Would I really miss it? Would I really regret it if I didn't get it? And it's made me a bit more aware of the clothes that I'm buying, and I can still see that this is quite a pile and that I bought quite a lot of clothes. I mean, for some people this might be like what they buy in a month, and for some people this might be what they buy in 5 years. But for me, it's less than I used to buy, and I think that's very good. And honestly, I don't know if it's gonna work out, but it's already working out because I am buying less. So whether I go like 5 items over the goal or whatever, I am still buying less and being more aware of, is this item actually gonna serve me? Is it gonna have a purpose in my wardrobe, or is it just gonna sit there and I think, oh, that's pretty, but I never wear it? So I think it has made me more aware, and yeah, I'm happy that that's kind of what I'm gaining from this. But yeah, got this belt. I thought it was really cool, and I have worn it a lot, so it was a good purchase. Then I got this blouse. This one, oh, this one is my favorite. And I also got one that has short sleeves, but the seam of that sleeve was ripped a little bit, so it's also on my to be mended pile. We're almost through the clothes, so I also got this Spencer. It was a perfect fit, and I'm so happy with it. It's not a Spencer, it's a vest. And then I also got this button up, and it has this fabric, but you can kind of do it like that or something. It's kind of cool. I have worn this a lot as well. And then I got 2 purple items. So this, oh, it's so beautiful. And yes, it does have the tag on it, but I think this is like the prettiest purple color ever. And it was a really nice fit. I love it. I just need to find a way to wear it. I think it is a nice top to go to dinner, but I could also casually wear it. I do need to iron it a little bit, but that's fine. And then I also got these shorts. They're so sparkly. I really like them, and they were only 10 euros, so that was a steal. I don't think this was all. I also got a dress, but I decided to sell it because it wasn't the fabric I liked, and I bought it on Vinted, but I need to not buy things on Vinted because it's never what I expect it to be. And I also got some glasses, but I returned them because I wouldn't really wear them. I also got white heels, but that was for a wedding because I was a bridesmaid and they didn't really fit that well, but I couldn't find ones that did fit well, so I just got rid of those because I wore them that one day and I didn't want to wear them ever again. You probably didn't count along, but I also didn't. No, I did, but I got to 38 clothing items, including jewelry. But that does mean I've gone over the 35, and we're like halfway in the year, so that's not going great. But at some point I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of 30 clothing items and then I can get 15 more, because I thought, I take 2 out and I take 1 in, that's okay. Give myself some grace, it's okay. Let's cheat the system. Let's not do that. Actually, I was saying I'm gonna get 100 items. I want to try to not go over that. I'm just gonna get less books or less trinkets. I'll say my new plan in the end. Let's first get into all the books that I got. I got the whole Heartstopper series, or actually this isn't the whole series because this is 1 to 5, and I think there are 7. Not sure. But I got them for like 15 euros off of Vinted. So Vinted isn't good for clothes, maybe, but for books, 15 for 5? I was very happy, and I really like these books. I gave them like 4 or 5 stars, so this was definitely a good purchase, and I have already read all of them. I got Last House. I have not read it yet, and I think it's a little bit emotional, but I don't really remember. Then I got Heart the Lover. This is a book that we were reading with my book club, I think, and I really like this one. I'm happy that this is the one I got, because you also have Writers and Lovers. I listened to the audiobook, but I like this one better. So it's nice. These two are graphic novels. Garlic and the Vampire is the first one. I don't know if whatever. And Garlic and the Witch is the second one. They are so cute. They are so adorable. I'm super happy I bought them. Both are 5 stars. I have already read them. It's great. Then I got The Baby Dragon Bookshop and Mate. These are both continuing a series that I already like. This is the third one, and this is the second one. And this one is floppy. I really like a floppy book, but I haven't yet read them. Then I also got this one. It's a Dutch book, and I didn't yet read it. I got The Vanishing Half. It was on my TBR. I didn't yet get to it, but I am very excited about it. Heart of the Moors. This is Maleficent, and I am very excited to read this, but I want to read it during fall, winter. Then I got Around the World in 80 Days. I honestly think I just liked the cover, and I thought, ooh, it's a classic. I might want to get to it at some point, but maybe I shouldn't have bought it because I'm not really excited about it. Then I've got One Last Stop and The Devil She Knows. These are both sapphic romances, and honestly, there is a booktuber, Catherine Ellen something, but she recently stopped being a booktuber, or she deleted her channel, but she recommended both of them, especially this one. So yeah, I got both of them, but I haven't yet read them. Which, this pile of books I haven't yet read is getting quite big. But that's okay, because this one I did read. It's another Dutch book, so I'm just gonna put it here. And then I've got Beautiful Chaos. This is my favorite Doctor, I think. Maybe, actually, yeah, I think this is my favorite Doctor from Doctor Who. And I thought, let's read one of those books. They had like 8 of these books lying there for like €5 each. But I thought, let's just buy one and see if I like it. And honestly, that's what I noticed. Like, I need to really think of, am I gonna like this? And if it's in a series, I shouldn't buy the whole series. I should just buy the first one. And if it's by an author I don't know, I shouldn't buy 8 books. I should just get one, see if I like it. And then I got The Woman and the Ape. It seemed very weird. It was only €2, and I was interested. Didn't yet read it. Then on the same day, I bought Welsh Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends, because I think that's very cute to read around the holidays. And then I also got Breakdown, which is about a woman kind of realizing she's living the normal life and she's not really living life the way she wants to. Something like that. I haven't read both of them. Then I also got The Good Lord Bird. This is an historical fiction, and I thought, let's mix it up and get historical fiction as well. Haven't yet read it. This is a continuation of a series, More Days at the Motorosaki Bookshop. I really like the first one. Haven't yet gotten to this one. Then yesterday, I got A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. It was only €6, and it's by an author. I think she read the very Secret Society of Irresponsible Witches? No. Something like that. But I really like that one, so I think I'm gonna like this one as well. Maybe it's the second in a series, but I feel like they're kind of standalones. I'm not sure. And recently I bought Atmosphere. I will be reading this as my next book. I just have to finish The Martian. But after that, I'll be reading this one. It's also for my book club. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this video, I will have already finished. Which means I have bought 26 books, and so far I have read 9. And honestly, I am realizing I'm over-consuming, and it's a bit crazy. I really need to calm down, because I have so many books already. I have no space to buy more books. So I should stop. And that's why I think it's good to switch out the numbers. My new rules. I want to stick to the 100 items. So I'm going to switch it into 50 items of clothing, 40 books, and 10 trinkets. And if those are the rules that I'm going to try to stick to, then I will still be able to get 12 pieces of clothing in this year. So that means 2 pieces a month. I just need to rein it in a little bit. And with the books, it means I get to still get 14 books. I want to save 10 of them for October, because during Black Friday, Awesome Books sometimes has like a 25% discount or something. I think 20%. So I want to wait for that. So I should only get 4 books. That might be hard, but we'll see. And then with the trinkets, I can still get 8, which I think is a fine number. I think to kind of close this off, I have to say I am still over-consuming. Yeah, it's honestly, I should really just read the books that I already own. Then if I have like 5 left or something and I really want to get this specific book, just buy that one book. I'm a Dutch person. If there is a discount, I'm spending all my money. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to stop myself. I think I'm doing okay considering what my goals are. I am still buying too much, although when I look at these pieces, I really love most of them. But I wanted to also be very honest with you guys and tell you how much money I actually spent, because this really helped me in realizing like I am over consuming. So for the clothes, I have spent 643 euros. I think I had like 350 a month, and I spent 643 euros, which is basically then 2 months of work that I spent on these clothes. And then we've also got books. I've spent 213 euros on books, which would mean like it was almost a month for me as a student. And then I spent 30 euros on trinkets, which honestly I think that's fine. That's whatever, kind of. If my math is mathing correctly, I have spent 886 euros in total. That could have been almost a holiday. A lot of these clothes I bought on holiday, and it was fun to go shopping, and that's part of what I really like to do when I go on holiday, so it's okay. I wouldn't rather not have bought these things, because then we wouldn't have gone shopping on holiday, and that was a lot of fun, so it's okay. And I am gonna read these books, it's okay, but I should really stick to 100. I shouldn't change the rules. I hope in some way this might have motivated you to also do a low buy, or made you realize like, ooh, I also buy a lot of clothes or books that I don't read or something like that. I also just kind of wanted to share this to give a bit of a realistic view of what it's like doing a low buy. If you learn something from it, which I think I kind of have, it's made me more aware when I buy clothes, like, do I really want to bring this into my closet and have this be one of those pieces? Because that's honestly, when you go shopping, one thing I consider, like, oh, I got 50 items. If I buy like 5 things, that's already quite a big percentage, and I'm in the beginning of the year. So I think it is kind of good to set rules for yourself if you are somebody who overconsumes. So I hope maybe this kind of motivated you to also make some somewhat realistic goals to have it still be a little bit fun, you know? Because it's okay to buy some things, it's just don't overconsume, you know? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!